Welcome to 2K. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for MP.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Newell. Then it's Kispert. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, Brandon Podziemski out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's you. Changes here for the Warriors. Porzingis has checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Green comes in for Santos. And MP subbed in for Podziemski. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Greg.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. And here's McCollum. Shot to stop the run. And McCollum slams it in.
Well, that one caught him by surprise. C.J. McCollum taking flight.
Pass to Thompson. Back to MP. Launches it from deep.
Bang.
From beyond the arc and then some.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Hawks trail by 4. One of the all-time great shooters, Tim. Klay Thompson has put on some legendary shooting displays.
Well, B.A., he has a picture-perfect shooting stroke, and when he gets it going, it's almost like he can't miss no matter what the defense does to stop him.
McCollum's shot is off.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Fires for 3. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by MP. Thompson's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
It's stolen by Green. From deep, MP.
Pass.
And the Warriors
Bang.
with another 3.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
McCollum against MP. Pass to Newell. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
MP way outside. Yes.
Bang.
And a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
McCollum outside. They need this. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to
Bang.
stay after it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. 12 points for him.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find
Bang.
themselves trailing.
Nails it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 19. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
Well, after getting hammered on the boards in that one, you'd expect them to make some adjustments. Let's see what they've got.
Sinks it from distance.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love
Bang,
to
nice
see
pass,
it.
Draymond.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. They've got Anthony, Zachary Risacher out there with Smith, and it's Houston in at the four-man position. And a youth movement for this Hawks roster. What went into that, Tim?
Well, first, they climbed 10 spots to get the #1 pick, which led to Zachary Risacher. Then the trade of DeJounte Murray, which got them Dyson Daniels, who's 7 years younger. And, of course, you've got Jalen Johnson, who's breaking out. So they've got some young talent that is on the rise.
Pass to McGinnis. Now Green. Back to MP from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Risacher.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Just 5 to shoot. Anthony with a screen on Butler. The three from Risacher. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Back to MP. Puts up a three. Oh, another miss by MP. Hawks trail by 18. And that one's good. Knox.
Nice pass by Risacher. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Knox, defended by Porzingis. And that one's good. Knox. Knox has got 4 points this quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
MP outside. From outside the arc.
Bang.
Hits the trifecta. McGinnis has got 21 points in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Warriors make some changes. Nurkic comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's done in for Draymond Green. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Newell, he's checked in for Anthony. Dyson Daniels comes in for Houston. Kispert's checked in for Knox. And it's McCollum in for Smith. Back to Risacher. Here's Daniels. And Atlanta misses again.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
MP no good. Hawks trail by 17. Three-pointer Kispert. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. MP right side. The rebound by Atlanta. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
Yeah, their pride took a
Bang.
hit. I think this game means just a little bit extra because of that. Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Outside Risacher. Back to McCollum. Let's go with a three. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Butler. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Hey.
Talented is Butler. I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by MP. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Reeves. Tries again, and it's laid in by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Santos has checked in for Jimmy Butler. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Hawks. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. And he gets the bucket. He has 6.
Really tight handle right there by McCollum. He has every move he needs to find that open space.
And that was good.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Here's McCollum, and he banks in the layup.
Well, it looked like the defense was there for the challenge, but C.J. McCollum showing you his ability to fight through that.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys, back over to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
You know, with a league-wide focus on three-point shooting, Corey Kispert should feel good about his job security, Tim.
Yeah, sharpshooters are always going to be in demand, Brian, and that's Kispert's primary role. But he's also become an efficient finisher at the rim.
Pass to Kispert, lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Kispert's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. From deep, MP.
Bang!
Another three for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Daniels. Pass to Newell. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. McCollum outside. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Okongwu's got 6.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Bang.
He rifled that one in from distance.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
McCollum against MP. A clear look for McCollum. Rebounded by Dunn.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in total control, up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And just for a moment here, I was wondering if you guys were playing in the league today,
like, you know,
which current player would you most like to team up with? Now let's talk about that first half.
Doesn't mind.
What an
No,
impressive
she doesn't mind.
performance
No,
for the Warriors.
she doesn't mind.
It's one-sided on the...
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
It's so hot, we get it up inside. Let's hear the dance go crazy.
Yeah, there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
You don't want it all. I got you so high, and I know you're like.
Warriors will go with a different look here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Draymond Green comes in for Santos. Butler's checked in for Moody. And MP subbed in for Klay Thompson. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Brandon Podziemski out there with MP. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
MP finds Butler from deep. MP.
Bang!
And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Newell. Back to McCollum. Here's Daniels. Butler covering. 6 to shoot. Okongwu, a screen on Butler. Daniels misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The shot by Butler, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
To the paint. Here's MP. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Daniels. And it's Daniels with the ball for Atlanta. Back to McCollum. Fires high post. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And the Hawks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. It's stolen by MP. To the middle. And it's Butler with the jam.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
Well, the Hawks shooting just 36% in the third. There's McCollum with the three. Rebounded by Butler. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And Atlanta with possession here. Kispert outside. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
MP, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Podziemski. Butler taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, MP.
Bang!
And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Okongwu. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Okongwu's got 10 points.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
From deep, MP. The rebound by the Hawks. Kispert outside. Daniels passes to Okongwu. There's McCollum with the three. They grab their own miss. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. 17 points in the game.
Well, that's part of what makes McCollum a great player. He can find a way to score off the ball.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Count that bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Okongwu, the pass to McCollum. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses.
And one of the things about C.J. McCollum, it's not just about his numbers. It's also about how good of a teammate he is. It's really a great example for younger players.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. They've got Zachary Rissache. C.J. McCollum is out there with Smith. Then there's Anthony, and it's Houston in at the 3. Now McCollum takes the 3. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got his 6th rebound on the night. MP outside, 3-pointer.
Bang!
Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
McCollum's shot is off.
Well, his 3-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Pass to MP, 3-pointer.
Bang!
Good! That's another bucket!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome too in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity
Bang.
soon.
And it's good. He hits another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Risache. Will it go? The Warriors pull it in.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And here's MP from outside. He can't get that one to fall. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Risache. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Anthony. Newell comes in for Risache. Daniels is checked in for Houston. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Smith. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Launches a three.
Bang!
Oh, another one falls.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. There's McCollum with the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a
Bang!
spark.
And again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
And look at that range from MP. He's really showing it off right now. He may be young, but man, does he ever shoot it with confidence.
Golden State with the ball. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. Lets the three fly. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during
Bang!
this fourth. And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Inside, here's Newell. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Nurkic. It's stolen by Daniels. Lets it go from 11. And that one drops.
Yeah, a little stop and pop. Tight move by Daniels.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Newell. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam
Bang.
topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Fires from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Daniels has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Newell. Okongwu inside. Moody defends. Okongwu with the bucket.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Dunn outside. Here's Moody. From deep, MP.
Bang!
Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
and reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what would be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the
Bang!
one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Pass to Newell. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Back to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Santos pulls it in.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Bang.
And the three-pointer goes.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Here's McCollum. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm